Come on over, come on over, come on over. I want to speak to you about how to get a business credit card with no money down. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the method you need to implement to get a business credit card with no money down. Now, we really understand that applying for a business credit card is definitely a priority for almost every entrepreneur, right? Many entrepreneurs, especially small business owners, are always willing to have business credit cards, and they really are right to look for that kind of payment method. And however, a problem arises if you don't have a secure credit history, because it makes the whole process difficult and almost impossible. So in today's conversation, I'm going to give you a few tips. Actually, there are actually 6 steps you need to follow to basically get a business credit card with no money down. First, you need to structure your business properly. Very important. The first impression always counts, folks. You want to make sure credit card issuers see your business as a solid, legit company, even if you or your business might not have stellar credit or healthy finances. Remember, your credit score is just a reflection of your past history. It has nothing to do with the present or future. So you want to actually present yourself and introduce you want to paint your business in the best light. And how do you do that? You need to structure your business properly. Here I'm talking about you need to get incorporated. So you need to have either an LLC or a C Corp or an S Corp. Please shy away from remaining a sole proprietorship. No, you need to incorporate. You need to obtain an EIN, a federal tax identification number. EIN stands for Employer Identification Number. It's really like a social security number for your business. You'll need one of these to change your business entity to a corporation or an S corp or a partnership, and you may need one to open a bank account under your business's name or secure business contracts. You need to put your business on the map. If you're trying to get a business credit card with no money down, please put your business on the map. You want to actually be in Google directory. You want to register for Google My Business, right? So that when people type your business name, they can see it. You want to separate business and personal expenses. This is very important. You want to actually cover your ass when it comes to liability. So, and the way you do this is by separating business and personal expenses. Very important. And it also makes things a lot easier for tax management, right? And you want to pay on time all the time. Pay your bills on time all the time, so that you can actually improve or keep your credit score at a very, very favorable level. So step number 1, I want you to structure your business properly. Step number 2, you need to seek unsecured credit cards for business owners. And there are a couple of them. I mean, there are a couple of very interesting cards that I want you to think about. First, we have most of the cards that I'm going to show you right now on the screen. They accept owners with poor credit and businesses with limited credit history. And you don't have to put any money down. Those cards are unsecured. In other words, you don't have to put up a deposit. First, we have the Capital One Spark Cash for Business. To get approved for this card, you will need to have good to fair credit score. And however, if you do qualify, you will enjoy cash rewards and attractive features, including an unlimited 2% cash back on all purchases, an early spend bonus of $500 cash back if you spend $4,500 in the first 3 months. And you have free spending reports and employee cards, no foreign transaction fees, and so on and so forth. Fantastic card. You have to actually pay an annual fee of $95. Then you also have the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. And this is another great card. And you have a lot of great rewards and key features, such as sign-up bonus of $500 if you spend $3,000 within the first 3 months, unlimited 1.5% cash back on eligible purchases, free employee cards, intro APR of 0% for the first 12 months. Foreign transaction fees are about 3%. Sometimes they are waived depending on your situation. And you also have another Chase card. That's the Chase Inc. Business Preferred. And the rewards and features on this card are far more extensive than the Chase Unlimited card mentioned a few seconds ago. So really, although you will pay a $95 annual fee to get this card, you will also get a sign-up bonus of 80,000 ultimate rewards points worth about $800 in cashback or $1,000 in travel purchases for spending $5,000 in the first 3 months. You will receive 3 points for every dollar spent on social media or search engine ads, travel, shipping, and communications, and is capped at $150,000. 1 point for every dollar spent on everything else, and there are no foreign transaction fees. And you also, we have other cards. Also, we have the American Express Blue Business Cash cards. This is pretty good also in terms of if you're looking for an unsecured business card with no money down, this is pretty good. And you have actually, as the name implies, this is the simple business credit card with very powerful cash rewards. You will pay no annual fee and a 0% APR for the first 15 months, plus the following benefits. You have 5% cash back on office supplies. This is pretty cool. You have and wireless phone service programs, and this is capped at $50,000 per year. You have 3% cash back on one of the following categories of your choice. You have car rentals, gas, airfare, hotels, advertising, restaurants, shipping, or computer software or hardware. And then you have unlimited 1% cash back. So this rewards and features make the American Express Simply Cash Plus business card a solid choice for business owners who have the good credit needed to qualify for the card. Now, in some cases, American Express will accept people who have average credit, but it is more on a case-by-case basis. You also want to look at the Bank of America Business Advantage Travel Rewards World MasterCard. And this card is ideal for the entrepreneur who spends a large portion of their time traveling for business, and it carries no annual fee with the following travel-focused rewards and features. So you have sign-up bonus of 25,000 points worth 250 statement credit if you spend $1,000 or more in the first 60 days of opening an account. You have an intro APR of 0% for the first 9 billing cycles. You have no international transaction fee. 3 bonus points per dollar spent on travel purchases through the Bank of America Travel Center. You have unlimited 1.5 bonus points for each dollar spent on eligible purchases. So unlike the other cards that I've showed you before, all the point-based rewards are unlimited on this card, on the Bank of America Business Advantage Travel Rewards World MasterCard. That means if you are a big travel spender, you can earn significant rewards. However, you will need good to excellent credit to qualify for this card. So the point I'm trying to make here is that you need to seek, so after structuring your business properly, you need to seek unsecured credit cards for business owners. Some of those cards are even open to people who have less than stellar credit. So if you have fair credit, if you have poor credit, in some cases, those cards might actually approve you. As long as you have the proper application fee, you are able to structure your credit card application fee in the proper way. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation with you about how to get a business credit card with no money down. First, structure your business properly. Number 2, seek unsecured credit cards for business owners. Number 3, you want to consider alternative business cards. If you're trying to avoid the no money down, then you need to consider alternative business cards. What are those? You have a few of them. I'm going to actually show them to you right now. And we have actually found four top ones. You have the Brex Daily Cards. And this is a flexible business card that's not co-branded with a retailer. So if you meet their requirements, you can use it anywhere MasterCard is accepted. In other words, you can actually choose from multiple rewards programs whichever would work best for you. And there is a wide variety of credits and discounts for a host of services your business might be interested in. And the Brex Daily must be paired with the Brex Cash Money Management account, and the card will be paid daily from the funds in the account. And you also have the Stripe corporate card. And the Stripe corporate card is analogous to the Bread card, the Brex card, not Bread, Brex card. And it's a charge card paid off monthly with a flexible rewards program and valuable benefits. It's also available without a personal guarantee, and there is no credit inquiry involved. But as is the case with the Brex card, this isn't necessarily an easy card to get. It really depends. Then you also have one thing I want to say here in terms of the Stripe corporate card is that this card is available by invite only. The annual fee is $0. The rewards are 2% cash back in your top 2 spending categories every month out of several options, 1% cash back on all other purchases. You have an intro offer there's no intro offer. And the perks, you have up to $5,000 in Amazon Web Services. Those are credits. And you have 3 months of basic Shopify for free, 436 in Zendesk credits per month for the first year. You have 40% off HubSpot for the first year, 50% off Expensify for 6 months. And there are no clear-cut requirements here. Approval is depending on your business's payment volume, history with Stripe, and bank account history. So they look at a constellation of criteria. Besides the Brex Daily Card and the Stripe Corporate Card, you also have the Bremer Bank Visa Signature Business Company Card. This is basically the only true business credit card that's available with no personal guarantee and is not classified as a corporate card. It still targets medium to large businesses, however, and it has a high income and revenue requirements. Cardholders enjoy access to a free rewards program when using the card. One thing we have seen is that even if you are a small business, but you're able to put up a solid business plan in a solid credit card application plan, they might actually approve you from this card. Okay, and let me talk to you about some of the features of this card here. So annual fee $0, free rewards program available. The requirements at least $1 million in annual revenue and $350,000 in net annual income for at least the past 2 years. In some cases, they have dropped that requirements to that monetary requirements to $500,000 for the revenue and $200,000 for the net income requirements. You have 0% intro rate for purchases and balance transfers for the 15 billion cycles. Then your rates will be oscillating between 14% and 23% variable. You must visit a Bremer Bank location to apply for this card, and you have free employee cards with individual spending limits. And you have protection against terminated employees' misuse up to $100,000. You get your company name embossed on your card, 3% foreign transaction fee, and no annual fee. And this card is pretty good also. And the fourth card I want to acquaint you with is the Scale Factor Visa Charge Card. And this card is fully integrated into Scale Factor's accounting software, and it's only available to its customers, by the way. And this card was actually developed to help small business owners clean up the expense management process. So users can easily issue physical, digital, and temporary cards with preset spending limits and expiration dates, and each card can be frozen or canceled anytime. The great thing with this card is that you can actually apply for this business charge card once you have connected your business bank accounts and accounting file to Scale Factor, and the application process has no impact on your personal credit history and requires no personal guarantee. So annual fee $0, rewards 1% cashback on all purchases, expense management tools. You have virtual cards with customizable expiration dates and spending limits, mobile expense upload and verification. The requirements: you have applicants must be Scale Factor customers who have connected business bank accounts and accounting files to Scale Factor. You have a charge card, so balance must be paid in full monthly. 1% cashback on all purchases. I've already said that. And you can actually set spending limits on employee cards. So employees can upload expenses and receipts from mobile. You can easily issue a physical, digital, or temporary employee cards, and you have the ability to freeze and cancel cards with a touch of a button. And last but not the least, there is no annual fee here. So, folks, if you're trying to get a business credit card with no money down, number one, structure your business properly. Number two, seek unsecured credit cards for business owners. Number three, consider alternative business cards. Number four, you want to think about using a credit partner. This is kind of cool because partnering with someone with a good credit history is another solution to getting a business credit card without credit or with no money down. For instance, collaborating with a business partner with a reputable credit can boost your chances of having a business credit card with no money down. All your business partner has to do is to apply for a business credit card and add you as an authorized user. This is not only a potential way of streamlining the business's expenses, but also a major way of boosting your personal credit score. A co-signer for a business credit card or a business loan is someone who guarantees the loan or credit card will be repaid if the borrower defaults. A small business owner looking for a startup loan or credit card should search for possible co-signers and be prepared to present co-signers if asked by the lender. Okay, this is very important. And a co-signer is also known as a guarantor for a loan or credit card. So it might be said that the Small Business Administration loan, the SBA loans in this particular case serve the purpose of co-signer on small business loans. What we've seen is that people actually use co-signers not only on SBA loans, but they also use them on all other types of business loans. Okay, so it's very important to understand that there are possibilities there. The thing you have to understand is the idea here of using a credit partner is to strengthen your credit card, your business credit card application profile, right? But you have to understand that the co-signer has responsibilities, because the co-signer doesn't just sign on the credit card or the loan. He or she is making a promise to repay the loan or credit card balance if the primary borrower defaults. Okay, and in some cases, some banks or some credit card issuers might ask the co-signer to provide personal financial statements, and the co-signer's credit rating is checked and considered in the loan or credit card application acceptance. So this is very important to understand. So the co-signer is not just someone who's just helping you once and that's it. No, he or she will be with you as long as the business credit card is open. So make sure that you get everything in writing, that the co-signer is aware of his or her responsibilities, rights, and obligations, and everything is clear. No verbal promise here. Everything has to be in writing. You also want to get your business payments on various credit records. This is very important. If you want to build proper eligibility for getting a business credit card, whether it is with no money down or without credit or with bad credit, doesn't matter, you can consider having all your business's payments recorded by any major credit bureaus such as TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. For example, if your business is based on a rented business premise, you can actually consider requesting your landlord to sign up for a service like RentTrack. So the whole idea here is to strengthen your business credit card application, okay, by actually making sure that you are actually reporting all your transactions, all your business transactions to the credit bureaus. So if you take a service like RentTrack, they actually do that very well, because what they do is that they ensure that whenever you make rent payments, for example, the company will report this to the credit bureaus, thereby making it possible for you to qualify for a business credit card with no money down or with bad credit or with little credit. Let me elaborate a bit on the service like RentTrack. So with RentTrack, what you can do is all you have to do is pay your rent on time, and you can pay your rent online. So if your property management company uses RentTrack for online rent payments, you can pay your rent online to save time. You can choose your payment method, and when you pay, you can opt in to report your rent payments to all three credit bureaus at no extra cost: Experian, Equifax and TransUnion, they will note of the positive development in your credit history here. And you can also, and because the bottom line here is you need to get the credit you deserve for paying rent. And the same applies for things like utilities and other regular expenses that everybody has. And because if you're trying to build credit or you're trying to improve your credit, it's important that the credit bureaus know the good work you've been doing, right? So utility bills, cell phone bills, rent, this kind of stuff must be reported. So that's what Rent Track does. So with the Rent Track, you can finally get the credit you deserve for paying rent by adding rent to your credit score. So if your property manager invited you to report your rent with the Rent Track, you can build credit with your on-time rent payments. Step number 6, folks. Last but not the least, if you want to get a business credit card with no money down, try to apply for a single business credit card. Even though this may not work directly towards getting a business credit card with no money down, guess what? It is worth noting that applying for various business credit cards while you have no established credit, bad credit, or limited credit will work against you. This is because your business has not demonstrated that it can handle even a single business credit card. Therefore, you want to first consider applying for a single business credit card until that time when you have an established credit background. This is very important. And again, here we are referring to not only the business credit, but also the personal credit. Also, keep in mind that paying your business bills and debt obligations on time and without failure is essential for qualifying for a business credit card, either with credit or no credit or with no money. To this end, as a business owner, I want you to realize that getting a business credit card without any money down is obviously a challenging adventure, right? It is really challenging, but it's not impossible. There are ways to actually get it done, and this is what I've actually explained to you in today's conversation. And however, resorting to secure business credit cards, partnering with an eligible person, recording business payments with credit bureaus, as well as turning to credit builder loans can quintessentially enable you, as an entrepreneur, to attain business credit cards with no money down. What I'm trying to say here is that you have to actually understand exactly what works for you. And you have to actually, and again, you have to look at things in a dual manner here, not only at the personal level, but also at the business level. So as you're trying to improve, rebuild, or build your credit history, you have to do it simultaneously at the business side and on the personal side. But if you can do that, what's going to happen is that you're going to increase your chances exponentially of getting approved for a business credit card with no money down. And that's the ultimate goal, right? That's your ultimate goal. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was actually talking to you about how to get a business credit card with no money down. And I gave you 6 steps. Step number 1, structure your business properly. Step number 2, seek unsecured credit cards for business owners. Number 3, consider alternative business cards. Number 4, use a credit partner. Number 5, get your business payments on various credit records. And number 6, last but not the least, you want to apply for a single business credit card. Thank you so much for your attention today, folks. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.